We are going to be joined now by a tandem group of folks that probably have never met each other. And I'm super excited because my buddy here in the room with me has on a pink shirt for me. This is actually one of my downline, Mr. Jimmy Stocks. And Ketrah, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself there on the screen.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Thanks for joining us. And you're in Mobile or the Eastern Shore? Where are you at?
I'm in Spanish Fort.
Spanish Fort. Okay, I knew you were somewhere in that area. I just wanted to verify where you are. Jimmy here is actually from Fairhope, so you guys are practically neighbors. He just drove over to hang out with us for a little while today. So let me give a little background on you guys. You both have been in other network marketing MLM companies, and we will not call them by name because we know that they are great companies too. They just happen to not be the right fit for you guys. And I want to be able to talk to y'all about what went wrong and how our company differs from those companies. So let me pull my questions up here on the computer so I can see them because I can't read paper anymore today. My eyes are shot. Ketrah, you are with another great supplemental company, as we call it, and their, compensation plan. I heard you talking about this at Super Saturday. Tell me what happened with you and all with that company.
Well, a little over a year ago, I was approached by my sister and brother-in-law. They had found this health supplement company, and they were so excited about it, and they wanted me to be excited about it, about getting healthy and the great business opportunity. So I jumped on board with them, and I got excited, and the company offered some really great products. So I jumped right in, and I got to working the products and talking to friends, and I started off really well. I lost 13 pounds and several inches within the first month of being part of this company. And as I began to see results, I started to share with my friends and close circle. And I began to invite people to come to the meetings and different things like that. And I was actually, I did so well with the quick start of this company that I was recognized in their little email mail outs and stuff as like a top distributor, recruiter, and all this kind of stuff. And so I was really excited, but the catch was that as I got started in it, and I was selling products like crazy and signing people up as distributors and stuff, I ran into my issue is that with this company, you had to reach a certain goal, a certain personal volume by 3 consecutive pay periods. And a pay period is every 2 weeks. So basically, I had 6 weeks to come up with these thousands of dollars of sales in order to advance to the next level where I could start really earning an income. Mm-hmm. So I worked and worked and worked, and at the end of that first 6 weeks, I was just a little bit shy of reaching that amount. And I missed it. I didn't reach it. So I lost everything that I had been working for 6 weeks. And I'm talking not just a couple $100s, I'm talking thousands of dollars that I had sold in products down the drain. I got nothing from it. And so that really just discouraged me. I was going to have to start over from zero. I was running out of friends to ask for money and to ask to buy these products and everything. And at that point, I really gave up. I didn't feel like it was something that I could be successful at because there was just such a high amount of money that you had to come up with even to be able to be eligible to make money with the company. So,
right. And let's explain the difference in that and with Plexus. You're talking about lots of volume of sales over a month and a half period before you can make any money. With Plexus, you can make money your first month because all you have to reach is $100 in sales, and you make money off everything over that.
Exactly, and that's wonderful. That keeps you motivated because just buying the products yourself, you already basically reach your $100 that you have to get in order to be commission qualified. So that's what really turned me on about Plexus, is that I saw that I could actually do this, that this wasn't something that was hard. It was something that just, doing what I do normally, which is communicate with lots of people throughout my week as a minister's wife. I come in contact with so many people, and all I do is just share how I'm losing weight, how I'm getting healthy, how my blood sugar has been back under control since I've started the product. So it's really easy, and it's win-win. There's really no losing in joining Plexus as a business.
Right.
So
well, very cool.
Experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to turn over now to ask Jimmy a question along the same similar lines. Jimmy, we've talked in the past before about Plexus compensation plan, and you understood it from the get-go way better than I did to even explain it to you, I think, because of your past experience. But I think that what has really interested me most in what you said is about our car program. Plexus doesn't do the car program until later on, once you've established a business. The previous weight loss company you were with, you could qualify right up front. Tell me about that.
The car program in the other company was based on your volume, and it was when you had $20,000 in volume, you qualified for the company. But when you signed up other reps, the $560 went towards building your volume. So it wasn't, if you were having any kind of momentum, it wasn't hard to get the $20,000 in volume. But the next month or 2 months, when your warm market dried up and you wasn't signing up the reps as fast, then your volume dropped under $20,000, and they would give you 2 months to get your volume back up to $20,000, or then they would discontinue giving you the credit towards the car.
And then you'd have to pay for the car yourself?
You'd be stuck for the car yourself if you went out and got one.
Wow, that is just crazy to me on that, that you're not established in the business hardly before they're going, here's your car, take it and go with it, and everything. Wow. Well, that's one thing I'm thankful for with Plexus, that they do wonderful things for us and think about us. Ketrah, tell me what rank you are with the company now.
I'm still just an ambassador. I have not been with the company very long. I started in December, and I wanted to use the products for a few weeks before I started really sharing, because I wanted to be genuine and be real and know exactly what I was telling people and what I was selling to people, because I'm very conscious about, people's money. And as a minister's wife, I have to be very careful because I am a minister first to the people I come in contact with. Right. And so I did not want to put anyone in an awkward situation, asking them to buy products from me or to sign up and all this things. So I wanted to make sure I believed in what I was doing first, and I have been sold completely on Plexus. Now I'm getting my gears oiled up and I'm ready to go. I was able to get several preferred customers this month, and I've got some in my back pocket that I'm working on signing up as my first team members, and so I'm really, really excited about that.
Well, very cool, very, very cool. Now, Jimmy, you are a silver ambassador.
Silver. About to be gold.
About to be gold. Thanks to that lovely bride of yours that's been working it. You guys are working it as a team. She is a fabulous Facebook poster.
Oh, yes.
She's teaching you a few things on that. So, tell me, Jimmy, what drew you to Plexus compared to some of the other things that you've been involved in? Because you and I met blind meeting at a meeting I was trying to establish over in Malvis.
In a Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
That I didn't even like. I don't enjoy going there. We went there, and there was a launch party flyer that you put out, and my wife wanted to go, and we couldn't go. She couldn't go, so she sent me, and I met you. And the compensation plan, I liked it. the real thing that I liked most was you being the team leader, and I felt like it was a family.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. There's not a lot of cutthroat. You know, the compensation plan, I did like a lot, like how it collapses. You don't have holes in your levels.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to be honest with you, it caught my eye that my points was worth the same as Sheila Medea's points.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, hey, I'm starting. She's the leader, but we have the same dollar point every month. So it's not. I didn't see where it was really driven for the upper people that are superstars.
Right.
Superstars.
Right. It's the same for everybody, whether
Right.
you're just starting out or whether you've been with the company and are at the top levels.
Right.
That's one thing that Alfred said with us today, that that's how they designed it, so that everybody can earn the same way. And you know, we've talked before that Brent French, my upline, has surpassed some of his upline as far as progress goes, just because of the way things have worked. And that is, you know, very cool that that's the way our company, you know, it definitely gets rid of that pyramid scheme kind of thing that so many people talk about, that, you know, the upper person gets paid the most and then it just trickles down and
Right.
the people at the bottom get very little. That's not very true for our company. So you have a growing team.
Yes.
And you know, your wife signed somebody last week, is that right? Another family member? We've got family involved with you?
Yeah, we're in Albany, Georgia.
In Albany, okay.
And then last night, Maria in Atlanta signed another
Awesome.
rep. I knew you probably didn't know.
I have not seen it because I have not been there.
Right. So that's 5 for this month on our team. So
Very good. 5 in a month. That's awesome. And Ketrah, you are working on some new ones that you're going to start signing.
Yes,
That sounds so thrilling. I'm so glad that you'll be starting a new team over there on the Eastern Shore. We will see you guys next month, and hopefully we won't have another ice storm.
That's not the South.
Yeah, that's enough. I've said earlier today, we don't want the groundhog to see his shadow tomorrow. We've had enough of winter now.
True.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on with us this afternoon. You know, I don't have the insight of being with another MLM company that some of you guys have. I have not been with anybody else to have experienced that. Matter of fact, I didn't want to be with Plexus at first. I was a skeptic and was like, no, not getting involved with any of those network marketing things. I don't want to bug my friends about it. You know, I was that person. So it's good to hear those things and how other businesses work. So thank you guys for being with us and sharing your time with us this afternoon. I know that Ketrah, you will be praying for Miss Casey for us and her situations going on with her. So keep us informed as to what's going on, okay?
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. We will get with you the next time we do this. And thank you, Mr. Jimmy.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell your wife I said hello.
I will. I tried to get her to come in.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on with us.